There was a young man in Saudi Arabia who was skilled at catching scorpions and selling them to pharmaceutical companies for use in various medicines, earning thousands of dollars from this trade. One day, a man knocked on this young man's door. When he opened it, he found a foreign man with a white beard and a young girl translating for him. The man asked him to go and collect scorpions from a valley known to be inhabited by jinn, offering him several times the usual amount he earned. The young man hesitated about whether to accept or decline, and when he discussed it with his friend, who initially refused to go, his friend ultimately convinced him, telling him that the money would be very substantial. The two young men agreed and traveled to the cursed valley after the foreign man suggested they spend the night there and begin their work the following morning. Hours later, while they were sleeping in separate tents, the young man awoke to find his friend, who had initially refused to go, being dragged and tied up, and he discovered him thrown into a well as a sacrifice. The young man was terrified and ran to the elders of the town to tell them what had happened. When he described the foreign man and the girl, the elders screamed at him. They informed him that the man he described had indeed existed, but had died many years ago in that well and was no longer around. Unfortunately, when the young man learned of this, he collapsed and ended up in a mental health hospital,